Beloved Creator, source of all that is, we express gratitude for every day we experience and every breath in it. Many of us know why we are here. Many of us know what compels us to take action, and many more, it seems, are simply here, doing what they do, living their life, freely given without purpose or intent. Those of us aware, we express great gratitude for our attunement and our willingness to take action. Keep us on track to always do what is right for the greater good and guide us to whatever correction needs to be made. With our grace and the inherent love we all carry, we will proceed. Let it be so, and so it is.
Hello, my name's Ron Vroman. I'm the old white man talking head for the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly. I have with me Metatron Divine L. He's a member of our assembly, and we're going to have a conversation this afternoon. Hello, Anthony.
How you doing, sir? Good to be here with you.
Thank you. You were explaining something earlier, and I'd like you to go back and explain that again on the recording.
What was it? we covered
and enlightenment that you got after you had your stroke and your perspective on everything.
Yeah, well, that was the greatest thing that ever happened to me, having that stroke, because it recreated a whole different person. And I'm resurrected and working on my higher self. And, like I said before, Ron, I feel that every mean, wicked, evil, egotistical person needs to have a stroke. I guarantee you it will humble their asses. I
Yes.
guarantee you that. Because it did that for me. And what was so weird, because I had this clothing line that was taken off in New York. And I hooked up with this Freemason. He found me very interesting. And he invested a few bucks, but I didn't know anything about trademarks and all that stuff. And he went behind me and registered my name, my logo, and all that, and just pushed me out the way. But he ended up losing it out anyway. It didn't go nowhere. But it was a good learning experience. We made up since then. I've forgiven him and all that good stuff. But I was like, the time when I was in Salem rehab, um, I went to the bathroom, and next thing I remember, Ron, it was I was on a gurney, and it was just about to put the defibrillator on my chest. And Ron, let me tell you, I don't know if everybody have the same experience of death, but I'm gonna tell you, on everything I love, that was the greatest freaking feeling I ever had in my life. And I saw Rod Steiger. I don't know if you know Rod Steiger. He be on the YouTube channel a lot with this guy from Colorado called. He has a YouTube channel called the Leak Project, Leak Leak Project, and he was talking about the death experience and what it was about, how people explained it, and talked about it. He did a survey, a major survey, and most of the people that had the experience of death said the same freaking thing that I said. Run on my soul, on my children. It was one giant long orgasm, nonstop. I swear to God, nonstop. It was so heavenly. To when I came back, I cursed all the nurses and doctors out. He goes, Anthony, I came in to check on you, and I heard you in the bathroom floor breathing real hard, and I found you in the bathroom floor breathing real hard, and I heard you took your last breath. And Ron, I'm telling you, I knew I was dying. And this thing that we call death is very powerful. I don't know what and who created it, but I'm going to tell you, It's freaking powerful. And I was 225 in the weightlifting. People thought I was bodybuilder. I was all that in a bag of chips. At least I thought. And I fought it, Ron. I fought, man. And I said, oh fuck, man, this is how I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna die like this. Right when my clothing line was blowing up in New York, and I have an 18-month-old son. Is this how Tony Styles gonna go out? Fuck. Next thing you know, that was it. And I fought it, Ron. That thing, death is freaking powerful, man. That's a powerful force, man. And I'm glad I'm able to be here and witness as a witness of the prime creator and all that, the beautiful energy in the universe and all that. And I'm going to tell you, it's real. It is real. And I didn't see no great white light, none of that. I went back to the pitch blackness of the universe. Blacker than black and then black. Oh man, it was pitch black. It's just like when you close your eyes for a long period of time, and doing in that pitch blackness, orgasmic feeling, Ron. Non-stop orgasm. Man, I'm serious. People thought I was Tony's crazy, man. He's talking about he felt this orgasmic feeling and all that. And then I said, God, I need to find somebody. I need to find this some evidence. And I was on YouTube, and I came across the Leak Project YouTube channel, and he had Rod Steiger. I think Rod Steiger lives in Portland, and he's an occultist, metaphysic, esoteric guy. And they were talking about the same thing. I said, that's exactly what I need right there. I think I'll save that video on my video files. But I'm gonna tell you, man, it was the best feeling, man. I didn't see no great white light, none of that stuff, because from my studies, the people that go toward the light, they get reincarnated back here. I don't want to come back to this shit, man. I don't want to come back here, man. No way. No way.
You want to
But
go on to another level of perception?
yes, I don't want
You
to come
want
back
to
here.
vibrate at a higher frequency and
You're
the
right.
ultra, yeah.
You're right. I think I've learned my lesson because in ancient Kemet called Egypt today, there was a great proverb, commandment, man, know thyself. To know thyself is to know God in the universe. And I know thyself. I know who I am. I know my life path number. I know my destiny number. I know my soul contract number. I know Anthony means priceless or gift from heaven. And my last name, Divine. Man, I'm connected with all that weird stuff, people. That's why I don't hardly have no friends. Because who wanna who wanna talk to a guy that talk about all that spooky, weird stuff? You know? Hey,
Me?
hey, hey, Ron.
Yeah.
No,
I want to talk to you.
hey, there you go. That's why we talking. We both Leos too, right?
Yeah, well, I
Leo.
don't know how that fits into it exactly,
Yeah, I
but
do.
I'm delighted that you showed up and you came with your friend Sam.
Yes, I'm delighted
It's
to be here with you guys, man.
it's a real pleasure to have you aboard.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Pleasure to be here. Now, my YouTube channel I had, I got frustrated because YouTube started making it very challenging for me to upload videos. And I had some of those people, I call them Christians on steroids, but they think they're Hebrews. I had some of those people call and they were complaining about why y'all, this guy's teaching all that Satanism, talking about the Bible. The Bible is full of astrology. And in Job chapter 38, verse 31, 32, it says, who could bring forth Mazzaroth in his due season? Mazzaroth, Mazzaroth, is Hebrew or Aramaic for zodiac. And the 12, in John 14:2, it says, in my father's house are many mansions. Those are talking about the houses. Mansion is another word that's a synonym for house. That's the houses of the zodiac. And so by me being a Leo, the sun brings light. Leo is represented by the sun. So for the people that study astrology and astrotheology, they know, well, this guy is bringing some enlightenment. So yeah, he's a true Leo, because that's what Leo is the royalty of the zodiac. And
Oh
so,
boy. I don't
well,
fit there, but I was born into it.
okay, all right. But we've been so brainwashed and brain fed BS, and you have these children that will ask their father or mother, why can't God kill the devil? Well, God can't kill the devil in this universe, because this is a dual universe. You can't have a boy without the girl, you can't have black without white, and so forth and so forth. So you can't have God without the devil, because the duality of this universe we're in. So a lot of these children that are being born, man, they're gifted what they call star seeds, man. They and I'm gonna tell you, um, good or evil has no race, no nationality, or no color, none of that bullshit. It's about how true your intentions is and how pure your hearts is when you're dealing with your fellow man. Because see, the mystery behind the tetragrammaton, I know the Masons won't hate me for saying this, but that tetragrammaton, the four letters of Hebrew Yud He Wah He, or YHWH, represent the four elements of earth, wind, fire, water. So everything and everybody that you see is Yahweh. And the Jews, they know this, and that's why they play God, because they feel that they understand the science behind the tetragrammaton. So, and
Now,
I'm okay.
wait a do
Go
you
ahead.
include the Khazarians in with the Jews and lump them all together as Jews or not?
No, no, I don't.
Okay, so when you say Jew, you're talking about the Semitic people from the area of Galilee.
Well, that's kind of yes and no answer, I would say, because I feel that. See, I don't believe. I used to believe, but I don't believe in the thing that they call God's chosen people, because I just don't feel that a God will single someone out because of for whatever reason. Because in the one part of the Bible, they tell you that it's one law for all. So if there's one law for all, there's one divine divinity for all. So when you understand the miracle of birth and how you came out of your father's semen and triple blackness, and you were the one with the genetic material to fertilize the egg. So here you go, in triple blackness in your mother's womb, and then you fertilize the egg, and then you develop and defeated the tadpole looking thing, all that, and now look at you in the mirror. Look at you. If that's not a miracle and somebody that's chosen, then I don't know what is. Because I believe everybody's chosen when you look at humanity from that perspective. So I know a lot of people may not agree with that, but it's logical to me. So, and Sam mentioned me being a Moor before, and you didn't take too well to that, and I respect that. Well, I don't go around telling people that I'm a Moor and all that, because big deal. So what? There was some wicked ass Moors too. So what's your point? Well, I don't have a point. I just don't. And so some of the Moors that that I know of, I don't associate with them because they full of shit. Just like some of these angry ass people be on the corner screaming all that crazy shit about they God's chosen people, I don't deal with them either. Because I'm gonna tell you why. I come originally from the South, where there's a lot of racism out there. And I came out here to Oregon, where it's majority Caucasian people. But if it was so bad, why the fuck would I still be here in Salem? Why would I be in Salem for 40 years, Ron, if it was so racist and so bad? Because I mean,
Hard to figure, yeah.
there are some racist people, but they're everywhere. And so I love Salem. Salem is short for Jerusalem. I love it. Peace, shalom. Love that. So it's where I was able to meet you and meet Charlie and meet all the good people in Oregon, statewide Jural Assembly. And I'm connected with some good people, some good spirits, some good souls. So why would I deny that? It would be ludicrous to do that. So I'm beyond. I'm beyond. I don't want to be classified as black, African American, none of that. More, none of that stuff. Just call me Tony, or Metatron, or Anthony Divine. I'm good. And all those labels, you can keep that shit. Because
I
yeah.
heard the other day when I was talking to you, uh, you said something about uh, Indian or First Persons or something like that in your background.
Oh yeah. Well, no. Well, see, cause like, let's be logical here, Ron. How can you be associated with two continents? How can you be African and American? And black is not a nationality. It's an adjective. It's not a person, place, or thing, which is a noun, which is which is a person, place, or thing.
You're out
Oh,
of frame. Oh shit.
okay, okay.
You're
So
back again.
yes, yes, yeah. Thank you, Spirit. But so I don't get caught up in the labels, because in ancient Egypt they had what they call the weighing of the heart ceremony, where after the pharaoh died, or whoever died, they will weigh their heart on the scales of Ma'at, and on that heart, when you look at in those images, they don't have no name of no god. They don't have no name of no so-called race, group, or none of that. They just have your heart there, the weight against the feather. So all that, the stuff that they're pushing in this 3D system is nothing but division and all that. Because in the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, where's your heart at, man? Where's your heart? What are you here to do? Because most people don't know, Ron, that they have a soul contract number. And I just happen to be blessed to know that mine is the number one. And yeah, a lady that I know from back east, she taught me that. She's over there in North Carolina. I hate to say it, but last time I talked to her, she said her and her husband, they were fine, but based on the media, it looks like everybody is catching pure hell over there. And we're we're in what you call the end of days. Some call the last days, but it's not the end of the world from my perspective. What I've studied, it's the end of a cycle. The end of the age of Pisces was in 2012. And if you go to Luke chapter 22, verse 10, it said, when you have entered this city, you will meet a man with a pitcher. Man with the pitcher under the patriarchal system is the symbol for Aquarius. It said, follow him into that house. And why is that important? It's important because we're in the age of I know. Because the language of astrology in the Bible and everyday life. I need to write a book with that title right there alone. But we speak the language of astrology every day. So when you say like, I will do that, I will get it done, you're speaking, that's the language of Leo, because the motto for Leo is I will. If you say I'm going to the store, That's the language of Aries, because Aries motto is I am. And so when you say I think he did this, I think she did that, I think I'm gonna do this, that's Cancer. Cancer motto is I feel. Wait, no. Yeah, Cancer's I feel, Gemini's I think. So when you say I think, that's Gemini. When you say I want, I need, or I desire, that's Scorpio. Pisces, the age which just left in 2012, motto is I believe. And so I was beat up on YouTube because I was talking about this, Ron. And I'm originally from the 27th state, which became a state and incorporated under the House of Pisces on March 3rd, 1865, somewhere like that. Well, Oregon, look at this though, and Oregon became a state under Aquarius. So I came from the state of Pisces, in the age of Pisces, and end up in the state of Oregon under the sign of Aquarius. So
Now it's really hard to deny that when you're looking at it, isn't it?
yeah, man.
Yeah, it's
It's
it's you know. But
yeah, it's very hard.
I'd like to. I gotta go, but I want to close this with the thought.
Okay.
Um, Somebody said to me, "The Earth is flat," and I said, "You're absolutely crazy." And I maintained that thought through a really long time. But
Uh-huh.
every once in a while, somebody would say, "What you think is the Earth isn't the Earth, and what we have is a flat disk of earth
Mm-hmm.
and water surrounded by ice. That's what we
Mm-hmm.
have under a
Mm-hmm.
dome." And I
Mm-hmm.
heard that and I thought, no, that's crazy. And then, oh, I don't know, 2 years ago,
Uh-huh.
somebody sent to me a 6-hour video. Well done. And it was something about the earth is flat. And I looked at that and I thought, why again is this happening? Okay, so I turned it on. It took me a long time to get through a 6-hour video. I couldn't take it all at once. I have other things to do.
Right.
But when it got all done, the preponderance of evidence is, in my opinion, it's a flat surface of earth and water surrounded by ice under a dome, a a diorama with holograms. That's
Oh.
my best opinion.
I believe it's a sphere, Sphere. I believe it's a sphere.
Uh-huh.
And that's pretty close to flat.
uh,
yeah.
if you
Yeah.
say so, I'll agree with it.
Yeah,
But
well, think about it. Yeah. Ron, yeah, thank you for calling me, and we had this dialogue, buddy. I appreciate it, and it got me practicing because I got another recording to do Wednesday,
okay,
part 3 of Language of Astrology, and we'll talk again. We'll meet at the Monday at the when we do our call, 7 o'clock
yes.
Monday, right?
See you
Okay,
then.
well, yeah, see you then. Have a good afternoon, sir.
Ciao you.
Ciao.
They do not want to let go of this. They do not intend on losing here. And we do not intend giving it back to them.
And then the bullets started flying. Then he jumps out of the car, and he's got both his hands up. And he got out of the car, and he had his hands in the air. He's like, "Just shoot me then. This is what you want, to shoot me." And they did. They shot him dead with his hands in the air, and I saw it. I swear to God. He was just walking with his hands in the air. And they shot him. And they shot him dead, and then after he was down on the ground, they shot him 3 more times.